Hey guys, I just wanted to hop on and I thought about it today. I wanted to make a video just kind of reviewing this company called Zenni. And some of you might have heard or been familiar, are familiar with them. It is a prescription glasses company that you can basically order glasses online, and they are significantly reduced prices. Now the company is the manufacturer. The manufacturing company is based in China, so they do come from China. Just FYI. But I have been wearing glasses my entire life since I was probably about 4 years old, and it is very difficult for me to wear contacts just because of my I'm legally blind in one eye, and so the doctors are very hesitant for me to wear contacts because if anything happens to my good eye with the contacts, if there's any kind of infection or things like that, then it's, I guess, a liability, and it's an issue because I wouldn't really be able to see. There's no prescription strong enough for my other eye. So I've always had to wear glasses, and it's been frustrating because glasses run you, if you go to any like glass place, get your eyes examined there, and then they run all these deals and all that kind of stuff. But I've always had to spend at least probably about $400 on a pair of glasses. The other issue I have is that I have a very small face, and so I tend to actually end up getting youth glasses, and the selection is not near as great when I go to some of these places and get glasses. So I just wanted to kind of share with you a little bit about Zenni. So I really didn't know much about it. A friend of mine had told me about it, and I decided to go online and give it a try. And basically, for probably a basic lens, so what they call like mid-index. There's standard index, mid-index, and then high index. I usually get the mid-index, and there is a cost. So it's like it adds on cost depending on what you're getting. So you get the base frame, and they have frames anywhere from like $7 to $38 or so. There's not usually too many in a higher price range than that. You can also get sunglasses as well. So you can get any frame, and you can get whatever lens. So you can get a sunglass lens or a regular lens. Like I said, there's mid-index. You can get blue light blocking. You can get anti-reflective, coating, scratch resistant. I think comes with all frames and lenses. It's just automatic. If you want like the blue light or the anti-reflective, those are like a couple of bucks or like maybe $5 or something like that added to the cost. I will say that I don't get blue light. I get the scratch resistant, which is part of it. I get the mid-index, so that's a little bit of a cost. And I get the anti-reflective, and almost all of my glasses have been under 40 bucks. Maybe like the most I think I've spent was like $38. I have gotten 2 pairs of sunglasses over the years, and several different styles. And I haven't gotten any specialty lenses. So you're talking like your progressives and your bifocals. I have not tried those yet. I did get a pair of reading glasses because I needed specialty reading glasses, a prescription strength reading glasses. I did get those from Zenni, and I didn't get anti-reflective or anything special on it, and they were probably like, I don't know, maybe 18 bucks or something total. So I'm just going to go through and I'm going to share with you. Well, first of all, what I'm going to show you is, so when you go online, they make it really easy. You select your frames, and then it goes through and you can select your different lenses, and with those little extras or whatever, they do have, when they send you your glasses, they send you this little thing in with your glasses, and it comes with a nice plastic case. Of course, I don't have that with me to show you what the case is, but it's a nice hard plastic case that automatically comes with them. And then this is like a thing you put on your eyes, and then you can read, and there's the pupillary distance. And so you figure out where your pupil is, and then there's a number right here, and that shows you, and they give you instructions on how to get your pupillary distance. Obviously, this comes with your first set, so if you don't already have it, they have one online that you can print out, and that's how I did it for my very first lenses. The other thing, I mean glasses, the other thing I love about it is they will show you on the frames, they'll show you like a description of the frame width, lens and frame height, the bridge, how wide that is. They give a lot of different measurements and dimensions so that you can look and say, okay, you know, and it'll say like extra small frame, youth large, adult small, etc., etc. I usually end up having to get a youth like extra large or like an adult extra small because of the size of my face. And then when I got my first pair that I kind of experimented with, then once I knew kind of the size of it and how it fit on my face, I was like, okay, you know, I would look at like another frame and look at the dimensions that they have listed and see if it's close. Maybe I wanted them a little bit wider, a little bit wider, a little bit higher on my face. So I'm going to go through these and just show you some of the glasses that I got. And it's kind of a fun little test here to see what you all like better, because I've gotten so many different styles, trying out different things, and I like to, it's since I have to wear glasses every day and can't really wear contacts, it's nice to have glasses that I can change up my outfit, or I can make it look a little fancier or whatever. But so the first glasses that I got were these little ones. Okay, so what I found is these, when I got them, they were maybe a little bit too dark and a little too small and rectangular. So I wasn't super thrilled with them, but I wore them for a good bit until I, kind of got bored or tired of it and moved on to my next pair. So, like I said, tell me what you guys think with the glasses that I try on. So these were probably a couple years ago I got these. I haven't worn these in forever. So that was pair number 1 that I got. Pair number 2, I believe, was this pair. Hold on. So these are like a tortoise shell. They have a little pink frame, what do you call it? Arm on the side, and they're tortoise shell with a little pink. These are like little pink whatever. So I wore these actually for a good bit and then kind of got bored and moved on to another pair, and then kind of would switch back and forth. I actually have another pair that's similar to this, but it has a blue band on the side, and there's it's more tortoise shell, so it's more dark and brown. So that was pair number 2. And then I went on to these, which I liked for a while. I wore for a while, but they kept falling off my face. So I did have some, and so that was, I noticed the arm on the glasses were a little too long, so they come back a little too far. So I noticed when I leaned back, they would kind of push forward, and they started getting loose and fell off my face. But it was really the only pair of frames that I had any difficulty with. But I do like them. They have a pretty little, I don't know, again, it's a tortoise shell, but it's got a little bit of glitter in it. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got a little bit of glitter in it. So that was another pair. And then I was gonna go ahead and experiment, because I was like, maybe I should go to something not so dark on my face. So I went to a clear frame. And these I didn't really wear for very long because I didn't love the shape of them. They're okay, but I didn't really love the shape that they did. So, but these were only maybe $20. So, I wore them for a little bit and then was like, okay, I'm done with those, move on. Then I said, well, I think maybe the clear is a little bit too clear. Let me try something with a little peachy or pinky look. So I was actually wearing these for quite a while. I think I probably wore these the longest. And I do like them, and I wore them for a while, but then I was kind of like, oh, I need some color to my face. So that's when, then after that one, the next one, and it's funny that I can remember the order of this. The next one I went to was I know all the brow line frames were popular. I didn't want to quite go with the drasticness of the brow line, so I went with this, which has got a little bit of, it's rose down here. It's like a rose color, and then this is like a burgundy color up top. So I wore these for a little bit, but again, I don't know. It's but now I'm looking at the video and I'm like, they actually look pretty good. And I wore these for a good little bit also. And sometimes I do switch back to these periodically, and the peach ones that I just had on before this. So these were, these weren't even the most recent pair. The most recent pair is the one I've been wearing on my videos, which was another like tortoise shell, but I decided to go a little bigger, just because bigger was kind of in. And so I was like, let me try, you know, the bigger frames. But then again, I'm looking and I'm like, I don't know, maybe they're a little too big. So, you know, I've been wearing these for a good bit. So all of these glasses, after I've just tried them on, I'm like, you know, all of them kind of have a different style to them, and it just creates a different look for me. So go ahead and comment if you'd like, and let me know kind of which ones you thought looked the best, or if they all look good or none look good, because I'm not really sure. I'm just, you know, I'm just trying here. And then I'll just share with you my last two, which are my sunglasses. And sunglasses are fun because you can get different gradients. So this is like that, what are those called? The, oh my gosh, I can't think of what they're called, but, so I got these, the aviator frames, and I did a gradient amber color. So you can do it like, so it's not all, you can see it kind of, it's a gradient down. So I was wearing these for quite a while, and then I kind of was like, I'm getting bored. I want just to be able to switch back and forth. I've only gotten 2 pairs of sunglasses so far. So then this was the second pair of sunglasses I got, just for like a different, you know, a different look. So like a fuller frame, and basically you can take any frame and you can make it into sunglasses, or you can make it into regular glasses and a lens. And this is again a gradient, but I think this is not the amber. This might be like a smoky, like a gray. I can't remember what color this one is, but at any rate, so those are my 2 sunglasses. And again, I would say most of these glasses have run me no more than $38, definitely not over 40, and that's including the sunglasses. So it's been fun. I just kind of go on there when I'm like getting bored, and I'm like, okay, you know, let me buy another pair of glasses or whatever. And probably all of these glasses combined, over the last couple of years, all of these glasses combined have cost me probably less, or at least equal to 1 pair of glasses that I bought at, say, Lens Crafters or something like that, where I would have to buy these like fancy schmancy frames for like $400. Sometimes you can go to like America's Best and things like that. But if you want any of the bells and whistles or anything added, it's going to start running you into the couple hundred, you know, range to $300 range. So even if you get their deals, it still is very costly. So Zenni is a great place, I think, to try things out. Like I said, it's harder maybe for the more specialty things like the progressives or the bifocals, those kind of things. But definitely for your basic frames, basic lenses, with a couple little extras, I would say Zenni is definitely the way to go. And again, it's very easy. Their website is very easy to use. You know, when I first started out, my first pair of glasses were great. I was very happy with them. But you just put your prescription in there. You can just put it in there, or you can take a picture of it and put it on there, so that they have the prescription. And so far I have gotten all my glasses, the prescription's been spot on, perfect. I can see out of them, great. So anyway, that's just my honest review of Zenni. So if you want to give it a try, I mean, you probably won't spend too much, so it's worth kind of the try, because you're not really, you know, wasting a ton of money doing it. But anyway, so if you want to comment and let me know what you think, or if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll try to answer those the best that I can based on my own personal experiences. All right, well, I hope y'all have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.